A European push to engage with China. A virtual Group of Seven meeting is underway involving Chinese Vice Premier Zhang Guoqing. French President Emmanuel Macron is presiding over this meeting with global economic imbalances in focus. The conference includes countries in the G7, other invited nations, as well as the International Monetary Fund. Beijing has long criticized the grouping as illegitimate for discussing world affairs and for being unrepresentative of the current world order. The video conference comes ahead of the G7 Leaders Summit that's set to take place in the eastern French town of Evian next week. Developments in the Middle East, Ukraine, as well as in the Indo-Pacific likely to be on the agenda. Following that, leaders will meet at an EU summit where nations are expected to review trade policies against China. And William Denselow covering developments for CNA, and he joins us live from Brussels. William, as we just mentioned, China generally avoids engaging directly with the G7, but it is taking part in this video conference via this senior official.
The involvement of China is certainly seen as significant. Both Beijing, Brussels and European capitals have consistently maintained that they are open for dialogue and they're seeking win-win outcomes in what is an incredibly lucrative and incredibly important trade partnership between the two sides. Now, this is seen as a potential off-ramp. Of course, as you rightly mentioned, the issue of trade imbalances, namely China's relationship with much of the world, will be a key topic of discussion for G7 leaders in Evian next week. It will also be a key discussion amongst European leaders when they gather for a summit here in Brussels a few days after that. We've heard from Antonio Costa, the European Council president, who in his invitation to European leaders said that they will be discussing over dinner what he calls global macro economic imbalances. Read how to address the China problem. Some in Europe are pushing for stronger measures. Some believe that the current relationship simply isn't sustainable for the EU's wider efforts to be more competitive on the world stage. They're proposing measures such as the Cybersecurity Act to try and wean European businesses off of Chinese high tech, things like the Industrial Accelerator Act to really help protect European business things like the metals and chemistry and chemicals sectors going forward. China, for its part, say such proposals amount to protectionism. So certainly this opportunity for dialogue to try and come up with potential solutions rather than actual concrete trade tools could be seen as a win-win for both sides concerned about further escalation.
Thanks. William Denselow there reporting for CNA live from Brussels.